three-point shot for Peñafiel. Boom!
Too big, too strong, too good. Out for another three-pointer. Butter!
Not in my house.
Good afternoon and welcome once more here in the ENDERUN College Gym. Here we are for our second Juniors Cup ball game of the day. Magtatapat ngayon ang Umak Junior Herons and ang Adamson Baby Falcons. My name is Norman Garcia. Kasama ko ngayon, of course, Coach Ryan Villena naman. Dadalhin namin sa inyo ang aksyon dito live from TAGUIG. And kung gusto nyo manood live at the venue, you can get your tickets at tickettome.net naman. So sana makita namin kayo dito. Pero to complete our broadcast, syempre kasama natin si Tasha Pascual para sa ating courtside reports. Mamaya makakarinig tayo and si Tasha. Mamaya makakarinig tayo from Tasha to give us some insight about the teams. Pero ito, Coach Ryan, maganda-gandang laban ang paparating.
Yes, both teams are seeking for their third victory. Well, different story lang naman is that Adamson right now, this is their third outing. No? So, they are 2-0, still unblemished so far, and they have been pretty tough in these last two games. Now, ang Umak naman, ang University of Makati Herons, they are on their last game today. No? They are 2-3. Again, seeking for their third win. So, again, as we go to the middle part of this league, it is very crucial in the team standings. Siyempre, dun magkakatalo sa knockout stage.
And ito, napatunayan naman ng Umak Junior Herons that they can take some victories. And they had a close match against the right now ranked number 2 JRU team. That was before ranked number 1. And ito, parang ang mga kasagupaan nila in the top spot, itong Adamson kasi. So,
yes,
maybe we can see an upset or a lot of things can happen. Pero, let's take a peek at the previous game nga ng Umak where they won by 5 points against the DC Baby Blue Dragons.
Yes, they handled that game pretty well, so it's a 5-point victory. Although they have to work on their rebounds, they got out-rebounded there. Steals, same, no? And then three-point shooting, again, they have to really pick up on that one. Although the Blue Dragons in that game, well, miserably they shot from 3. But on the free throw line, well, they have to be really steady should they want to have a victory dito sa ating laro this afternoon.
And I think a big factor there is fouling. Kasi ang dami nilang binigay na free throws. So 42 attempts at the free throw line ang binigay ng Herons.
Yeah, exactly. So they have to do something about that. Maybe in their defense, maybe in their rotations, they have to do something about that.
Siyempre makikita namin yan. Kontra sila ngayon laban sa Adamson Baby Falcons. And ito naman yung previous game. 22-point beatdown na galing sa Adamson, 84-62 kontra ENDERUN yung Titans.
Well, makikita natin doon, it's the three-point shooting of these soaring Falcons that is a factor. 15 out of 35. Imagine 15 three-pointers. That's already, 45 points to you. Diba? At hindi wala pa yung 2-pointers dyan. And free throws, they are really doing well. 7 out of 9. Let's see if they can continue scoring this way. Again, hindi lang ENDERUN ang tinalo nila so far. They have beat yung
JRU.
JRU, unblemished at that point. Diba? So makikita natin dito. Let's see if how Adamson can really put their foot down. And let's see if they can still remain unblemished so far.
Pero sa ngayon, bigyan natin kay Tasha Pascual for our opening courtside report.
The sun is finally shining on ENDERUN Colleges, perfect for today's matchup with the Adamson Baby Falcons, protecting their 2-win and 0-loss standing, challenged by the Umak Junior Herons' 2-point win streak. Coach Ryan of the Umak Junior Herons cited issues with the recent class suspensions limiting their practice. However, he says that the Umak Junior Herons are focused on self-improvement and playing their game. Adamson team captain Chris Gomez, on the other hand, told me hindi pa kami nagpipik, and today's game will definitely be a test of their team chemistry for the upcoming UAAP endeavors. Will the Herons ruffle the Falcons' feathers, or will the Falcons gain one feather in their cap? Only here on Pinoyliga Juniors Cup Season 2, where young talent meets ultimate grit. Back to you, Norseman and Ryan.
Maraming salamat doon, Natasha. And ayun nga, early games pa lang din naman to ng Adamson. Third game pa lang nila itong paparating and final match na ng Umak kasi. So that's gonna be a big difference in terms of how important this game is. But now let's take it to the venue announcer to introduce the starters.
Good afternoon mga kaliga. Welcome to Pinoyliga Juniors Cup Season 2. It's Umak versus Adamson here at ENDERUN Gym, live on our official YouTube channel, Pinoyliga Cup. Let us now meet the starters first for the University of Makati Herons. Small forward number 3, Jeric Santisteban. Point guard number 6, Jovel Gonzalez. Shooting guard number 16, Dwayne Laab. Playing center number 78, Monico Manlutak. And power forward number 10, Gilbert Garcia. They're led by Ryan Nabor with Jerwin Gaku. And now for the Adamson University Baby Falcons. Small forward number 6, Chris Gomez. Power forward number 7, Keith Ilidan. Playing center number 12, Craig Fongtong. Shooting guard number 29, Francel Flores. And at point guard number 77, Kenneth Davila. Head coach is Mike Fermin. Assistant coaches, Wilmon Yu.
One more take at the starters here. Gonzalez, Laab, Manlutak, Santisteban, Garcia. That's the 5 for the Junior Herons. The 5 naman for the Baby Falcons, Davila, Flores, Fongtong, Gomez, and Ilidan.
This is an aviary affair pala this afternoon. Falcons versus Herons.
A battle in the skies, and now we're gonna start it off with our first quarter. Light jerseys, that is Umak, and Adamson naman, they are in the dark jerseys here in ENDERUN Gym. Opening tip natin napunta sa Umak, pero unfortunately, first try, it's a miss for Gonzalez.
Well, I think that is a heat check if I do see one from that shoot around. No fear was that shot from about 24 feet.
Pero taking a look at the starters kasi ng Umak, it's like they're gonna start to give confidence kasi to some of their second units. Nashon not in the game yet, and a couple more differences in the starting lineup. But right now, they're up against the top dogs, undefeated Adamson, Baby Falcons, as Flores goes for the pass. And the shot, no good from Ilidan. But Keith, he's going to be heading towards the line.
Nice pass there, di ba, by number 29, kay Flores. He zipped that one. Everyone was caught surprised. No? Tapos biglang the defense all of a sudden shifted. Although in that free throw, the first miss from Adamson. Let's see if they can, play the way they do this afternoon. Or, diba? Or will the defense of Umak can do something about it?
Is it gonna be a regular affair para dito sa Adamson na magdo-dominate sila? Natalo nila yung top rank or the rank number 1 team at that time, and natalo nila in a dominant fashion yung ENDERUN. But can the dominance continue? But the first say of the ball game, manggagaling yan kay Gilbert Garcia of Umak.
Well, Umak is really a scrappy team, di ba? They do not shoot well from 3. As we see, the first field goal there, courtesy of Francel Flores from Adamson.
And yeah, the ball called out of bounds. Mapupunta yan dito sa Umak. It's an inbound with 23 seconds on the shot clock.
Siyempre, most notably for Adamson having an immaculate record so far is their defense. Diba? Napakasipag nitong team na to. As you can see here, mabilis rin sila, quick to recover.
And now the drive, testing out the defense right there. No fear shown by Jeric Santisteban. Pero foul ang matatawag doon kontra dito sa Adamson.
A good presence of mind there by Santisteban to take things strong to the hoop, so that will earn him a couple of free throws. So quick substitution here by Adamson. More faces. Titingnan natin ano yun, bakit tayo nag-shuffle kahit may nakita ba yung coach?
That was an early
Hindi bagay.
substitution.
No? Oo. Parang baka siguro hindi nakita ng coach na na fluid yung the past couple of plays. So maybe they're going to try something out.
Ayun nga, si Pongtong lumabas. Si Zyron Gonzalez ang pumasok dito para sa Adamson. As we see, on offensive rebound, the change was at the center position.
Yes.
Pero ito, naka-offensive rebound pa ang Umak.
Like I said, Umak is a very scrappy team. Diba? They will not give anything for free. If they can, survive on scraps, they will do so. Diba? And they will take it.
Effort will be there for Umak. And ito, another change-up in the front court para sa Adamson. Papasok si Venko, lalabas si Elida. No? Got some early substitutions. Ito, Garcia knocking down that first one. Gilbert able to put that one in. 3-3 tayo ngayon. An even game with 8 minutes and 20 to go in our first quarter. And now that's the lead for Umak. Full court defense being issued by the University of Makati. And it works out.
Mental lapse then on the part of Francel Flores. Couldn't get the handle on the rock, losing it on the sideline.
And now some motion looking for the inbound. The catch comes through. Driving in, bounce pass. Look at that feed. Beautiful pass right there. Gilbert Garcia na naman yung tatapos. But Gonzalez, excellent pass.
Yeah, so they will really work the ball in, and nice shot there. A nice setup. And just underneath the basket, how could you miss, diba?
Grabe, excellent setup, as you said. Pero ito, a quick foul called against Laab. Adamson, they're gonna set it up from the backcourt. Kenneth Devila, hot shooter from their last game against ENDERUN. Now with the basketball. They get it to Gonzalez. That's Zyron. Passing it straight into the arms of Gilbert Garcia. Now from the wing. Garcia gets it. Gilbert fades it up. Goes up high and scores! Gilbert Garcia, what a game right now.
Wow, in your face, diba? All of those shots just underneath the basket, and this time with the foul to boot.
Well, let's take a peek at that replay. Venko in front of him, pero no problem yan para kay Gilbert Garcia. As we do see Ken Eraskin sub in now for Adamson. Grabe yun. Bonus free throw ang paparating para kay Garcia.
Well, very interesting to note. Are they going to go for an upset this time?
And yun, as he is on the free throw line, let's take it to Tasha for a courtside report.
Umak coach Ryan said, Habagat really affected their team momentum. However, they're really focused on doing what the team does best in today's game and adding diskarte later. Coach Confidence definitely inspired their players with rookie Adolf Dorde, telling me that he's not nervous at gusto nila pag binanggit ang Umak, tumatak ay champions. Back to you, Norseman and Ryan.
Maraming salamat, Natasha, pero medyo nagdi-disagree ako. Parang hindi sila walang practice.
Well, baka nakapagpahinga kasi. Diba? Baka yun yung nakatulog, diba, for the players while the suspension because of the Habagat season.
But what I really want to point out is Umak, they're playing pretty well right now, especially Gilbert Garcia, 6-point lead against the undefeated Adamson squad.
Maganda yung backdoor action there ng Adamson. They tried it earlier, though Umak picked up the pass. This time, they got the ball downstairs just as intended.
And yeah, so Chris Gomez is now on the line getting ready for a couple of free throws. We have 2 free throws coming up for their team captain.
Slow start dito for Adamson. We can see the nice dish off there and the finish by Garcia, one of his many field goals this quarter.
And yeah, quality times on display brought to you by ENDERUN. Grabe yung mga pasa na nakita natin kanina. But now, Chris Gomez is on the line.
Yeah, kanina sabi ko yung slow start ng Adamson relatively. Maybe it's because of the substitution patterns. Biglang nag-iba yung faces, nag-iba yan. Well, again, Adamson will take things from the defensive end. Let's see if they can stop this one and maybe find their rhythm in this game.
And now Garcia, the hot hand for Umak, brings it down. Sabi Esteban, looking for options. Tight space there, goes into Venko, and the pass taken away by Davila. Look at Gomez, drops it to Kenneth. Idlaab, extending his arms down low. That's going to be a foul.
Yes, that should be a three-point play in reverse. No, that was a 2-on-1. Couldn't finish that time. No, so they will just have to settle for a couple of free throws here for Davila.
So Severo subbing in the place of Laab. And papasok naman itong si Ivan sa ilog para sa Adamson. Kenneth Davila on the line, knocks down the first one.
Adamson is a pretty good free throw shooting team going to this game at 70%.
That is a great mark, especially para sa ating mga juniors teams. And then 2 for 2 from the line, and it's now a close game.
Yeah, it's just a 2-point margin. Let's see if Umak can still, go to that high-octane kind of offense.
Ayun, natutuloy ang bola para sa Umak. Sabi ni Severo, Gonzalez, dito ka, tulungan mo ako. Ito, let's see the inbound.
Yeah, this will be a challenge for Umak. No? Again, the Adamson full-court defense is most notably implemented ngayon.
And Gilbert Garcia to help out with that inbound. Garcia tries to save the day, but it goes out of bounds once more.
Yeah, they have been successful in the past couple of defensive stops to put them back into the game, and now they have a chance to tie this one up or maybe even take the lead.
And 6 minutes to go in our first quarter. Adamson looking to deal a strong blow. Skips it towards Kenneth Davila. Screened by Venko. Fades a three. Goes towards Iraskin. No good. Could not lock that one down. It's going to go back the opposite way. Quick with the ball. Severo goes for the handoff. Here's an open shot. Jovel Gonzalez. No good. Oh, Sante Esteban. Great effort right there. That's the effort. That's a scrappiness you've been talking about.
Yes, again, they will take it. All the chance that they can. Sige lang, Umak, noteworthy of how tough they play. And on that one, a rejection right there.
Tough block from Gilbert Garcia. And itong si Jeric Santisteban, back-to-back points on that beautiful twirl from underneath.
Yeah, that will really get things going for you, diba? Get you inspired. Nice block, good effort, and then on the other end, what a move! Diba? The turnaround shot and results in a 6-point lead so far here for Umak.
So Edison Jordan and I believe it's Francel Flores. O actually, hindi pa papasok si Francel Flores. Ang papeta niya, si Davila. Pero free throws ang binigay kay number 77. And a name that just popped up on the court, Galon. He's now in the game.
Oh, Ken Galon is in the game. I didn't see him in the shoot-around, so he's present pala for today. In the meantime, Umak is already in the penalty as we reach the halfway point of this first quarter. So this may be a factor. Kasi we know how aggressive Adamson is, and you know how good free throw shooting team this Adamson is.
Can't give them too many opportunities. Pero ito pa, another big name for Umak. Aaron Nacion, now in the game.
These are the scorers for Umak. Diba? 16 points a game for these two guys, Nacion and Galon.
And the top scorers for Umak indeed. And Malutak bumping in near the top of the key. That's going to be a foul called against Adamson.
Yeah, that is a combined 32 points on the average for Nacion and Galon. Let's see how they can contribute on this one.
Kasi di pa sila nag-start dito, no?
Yeah, they're coming off the bench. Kasi si Galon naman, hindi talaga siya starter. Biglang umiinit yan. No? Off the bench, yan na, nagsimula na siya. Yun lang.
Not connecting just yet, but he's gonna get so many more tries here in this ball game. Expect that.
Oo. Yeah. Kami ni Anthony nun, sobrang sabi ko sa kanya, watch out for this guy. This guy can really, come out steaming from the bench. And I was, I was proven correct last time around. Let's see if that was not a fluke.
Ito ba yung tinatawag yun na flamethrower? Si Ken Galo, siya ba yun?
Or a microwave yata.
Microwave pa. Basta nag-iinit yan. Si Ken Galo, no matter what's at stake. Pero ito, 2 free throws has been given to Ivan sa ilog.
And Adamson has been capitalizing from the stripe.
Itong free throws. Ayun yan, naka-apekto na yung penalty.
And it slows the game down. And it may affect Makati in a way because, again, yung scrappiness nila feeds off, di ba? That quickness and everything.
Oh, wow. Full extension right there. Keith Elidan, he's back in the game, and what a way to announce it. But now, quick to the opposite end. May bawi agad si Jeric Santisteban.
Yeah, di ba? Again, how scrappy this team is, how fast they move, and then quickly from transition, di ba? And as we see another foul called against Makati.
I think it's against Manlutak. And ito pinag-usapan niya natin to kanina. 42 free throws yung binigay nila sa Diliman College.
Yan.
We're talking about Umak right now.
Yes.
And sana hindi naman ganun karami yung mabigay nila sa Adamson to have a good chance here in this game.
Yeah, and from a glance, makikita natin how big a team Adamson is compared to the University of Makati. Qualitative-wise lang. Yeah, but of course, we know Adamson also, they are athletic, di ba?
Pero itong mga bigs naman ng UMAC, they might not be the biggest players, but they can play really big naman.
Oo.
But the scrappiness will come in to be a big factor. But now a forward pass, almost not connecting. Wide open lane for Kent Galon.
Now let's see if that will get him going this game. Diba? That time taking it strong to the basket.
4-point lead for UMAC. And now almost a steal. They tap it out of bounds. Jeric Santisteban, a good effort right there. Adamson left with 16 on the shot clock.
Yeah, Umak still on top by 4 points. Imagine they have been in the penalty for the past couple of minutes.
Pero di pa rin nakakahabol ang Adamson dito.
That you can see that they have the answers so far.
Hindi pa nga naman lumolobo ang lamang. But we do have a call down low. Sa ilog, not happy about the call, pero it's an offensive foul. Looks like we're gonna have a review though. Yung ating signal ng ating referee. This is gonna be a very early review para sa ating last Juniors Cup ball game dito sa ENDERUN Gym. Official time natin, just to recap, 3 minutes and 39 remaining here in the first quarter. 4 ang lamang ng UMAC. If we take another look at the standings kasi, Coach Ryan, 2-0 ang Adamson. Nasa taas sila. UMAC naman, 2-3. They're in the middle of the pack pero medyo bottom side kasi isa na lang yung laro para makabawi.
So if they go down losing this one, they're gonna be 2-4. Diba? And minsan depende na lang yan how the other teams will perform.
Yes.
Alright, so you don't want that situation wherein your fate is at the hands, the mercy of the other team. So you would want to create your own destiny. So with a 3-3 record, not bad. It's a 500 average, di ba? Pero of course, nasa winning side ka, di ba? Nandun ka sa 50.
Looks like the referee pointed the way of UMAC after that review.
So it was an offensive foul, no?
Yes.
Against Adamson.
That is what I believe. And ito nga, UMAC, they're gonna take it down. So penalty pero offensive foul yun, kaya wala tayong free throws. Now Severo, swing, good swing towards Nashon. Nashon for the drive, finds an opening. But the outstretched arms right there is able to stop that play. Fong Tong with some good defense. And now hands it over. Francel Flores, long range shot. No good for him. And now Galon will bring the ball down. Pass towards the corner, baseline drive, but a foot out of bounds.
Sayang yun, no? Yung, meron yan yung ano eh, yung kukuha ka ng ano eh, na Buwelo, di ba? Tapos just so happen na yung space mo pala is just so small. So, minsan yun, malaki rin ang sapatos mo. Huling-huli ka nun. Just on top of it was the referee at the sideline.
You know, just subbing in is Grant Gepana naman, another big name para sa Umak Junior Herons. Pero ang unang contribution ni Gepana, unfortunately, it's a foul.
Well, again, 2 free throws once more for Adamson. What I said earlier, it slows the game down. It's for the advantage of Adamson. Diba? Kasi Umak is quick. No? Tapos ang Adamson, they're, again, a larger team. So they play really deliberate. Diba? So when slowing things down, mas nagkakaroon ng edge yung ganun na team, no? Kesa yung helter-skelter na basketball.
I definitely agree, Coach Ryan. You know, in the mess, and if it's a messy game, talagang lalamang dyan yung Umak. Pero if you give them time to set things up, talagang bit by bit, i-build natin to, it's Adamson with the advantage there.
It's a nice test for Adamson's full court defense, no? How will they respond to this athletic and speedy Umak team?
And there's Nashon, the pass just too high for Galon.
I think that is the third passing error forced by Adamson. So they may not get the steal, but yung angles and yung strength of the pass, they have that impact against their opponent.
They're making it so tough. And Umak, they need to find some good plays. Nashon grabs a steal all the way and takes it home.
We have to give it to this guy, no? Pretty big for his size, but quick feet right there.
He really does play like a forward. Etong si Aaron Nashon. But that's a foul. Another foul, so another set of free throws.
Medyo nagja-jockey for position lang just underneath. But again, Umak is in the penalty, so that will mean 2 free throws for Adamson.
It is really slowing down, Coach Ryan. 2 minutes pa tayo here in the first quarter. Dami ng free throws na binigay para sa Adamson.
Imagine yung sinabi ko kanina na they're in the penalty, 5-minute mark yon. Tapos parang, di ba, ang dami na
free throws. Nakasunod.
We are still in the first quarter and a couple of minutes to go before we end things here sa opening chapter natin.
Will that count, the free throw?
Yeah.
Yes, it will. So 19-15 ang score natin doon as Craig Fong Tong is able to knock down that second shot. And now here's Severo. Severo with a pass connecting towards Nashon. Ilidan in front of him, but now the swat from Fong Tong. Ball almost kept alive, so it's ball possession of Umak.
Well, Nashon had the right idea there, no, playing big to big, just underneath dito. Kaso lang, Elidan got, number 7 of Umak got swatted there by Fong Tong.
Talk about a swatting. Kent Galon saw an arm in the way, but Galon dead eye with a 3.
Well, let's see if this will get things going for Mr. Galon.
Adamson looking to answer back. They're down by 7. They're driving in. This off the backboard. Rebound collected by Magbalwa. Galon towards Severo. Severo, Ilidan on the left side, doubling up, and here's a wide open Kent Galon. No good.
Again, yun yung open ako.
Ano pong usapan natin in our last game, no?
Oo, biglang parang hindi ka sanay na open ka eh.
Si Kent Galon pa naman yun eh.
Oo.
And ito, Ilidan up in front of Magbanwa. They go for the handoff towards Gomez. And now Fong Tong tries the three. It rattles out. Ball picked up by Severo. He's acting quick against Flores. Oh, what a dribble right there. Crossing right and right again. Brings it down low na Sean with some amazing patience. Nagbintes pero foul pa rin naman yan.
The popcorn machine. Etong si Clyde Nation, no? So, putting 3 Falcons jumping.
Napalipad niya yung mga Falcons.
Ilang fake yun. Napalipad niya parehas. Resulting in the foul. So, he has to convert on these 2 free throws.
And good job on the first one. We do have 41 seconds remaining in our first quarter. Umak, they're in a good position right now. I like this Coach Ryan kasi dito talaga masusubukan ng Adamson.
Yes, oo. Di ba 2-0 so far, no? Unbeaten. Minsan pag ganyan, you have a tendency to relax.
Oo.
Di ba?
Undefeated team. And ito, medyo bottom of the standing ang Umak. Pero ito, pinapatunayan ng Umak na kaya nila.
Well, same situation as Umak, no? The suspension of classes. Hindi ko lang if Adamson, they had practices, no? So that may affect all of the teams, no? Not just Umak.
So maybe Adamson, they're struggling to find their rhythm as of now. Pero yun, na Sean knocked down his second free throw. He went 2 for 2. And now Sean Vargas in the game for Adamson.
Siyempre yung first game ng Adamson back then, no? It was against JRU. As we see here, the foul and the bang in the bucket there for Flores.
Yeah, they're rising up for the jumper, but with contact in the way, he's able to knock it down. And now a bonus free throw up for grabs.
Yung kanina sinasabi ko, no, when they opened up, they went against JRU, which was an undefeated team rin. No, 3-0 sila nun.
Oh, that's a good point now.
And diba, tapos you're coming in, what is the package ng Adamson? No, diba? And then they came in, diba, they really hit their JRU, right, smack in the face, biglang first defeat ng JRU. And then okay yun, no? Then against ENDERUN, right? Second victory. So ngayon titignan natin if they will relax or they will still, no, put in and step on the gas pedal on this game.
A question of consistency is a question for Adamson here. With 23 seconds, no more shot clock here in the first quarter. Here they come. Flores behind the back dribble. He has Davila by his side. Pressure coming in from Galon. Galon making it difficult, but the pass goes through. Ilidan calling for some movement. Clock at 8. Dribble in and a shot. Good defense. Tough shot, but there's contact found.
Nice pivot there by Ilidan.
Grabe. Yung arms nila Sean medyo forward din eh. You understand the call there.
But you have to give into the control of Ilidan. Diba? He's a big guy. Pero he stopped on a dime.
Yes.
And then pivoted, managed to get the shot up with the foul and connecting.
Na-mention ko that was good defense initially from the shot. Pero grabe yung offense nun eh. Nakuha niya pa. Naiangat agad. And now he has awarded 2 free throws.
No, just
One free throw rather.
Yeah.
Sorry, yun yan. 3-point play pala from Keith Ilidan. And now he's gonna be subbing out. Magpa-play nga muna Lawrence Barot in the game. Not out of time. 1 second. Severo gets a decent try for a final heave dito sa ating first quarter. Pero Coach Ryan, we're gonna end this first quarter with a score of 24-21 in favor of the University of Makati Junior Herons. So it's gonna be a great game coming up. Close match tayo ngayon. Magtutuloy tayo sa second quarter, mga kaliga. Back to the action here in ENDERUN College Gym. My name is Norsman Garcia alongside Coach Ryan Villela and Natasha Pascual on the sidelines para sa ating courtside reports. This is our second game of the Juniors Cup dito sa ating Saturday ball games. And it is Umak Junior Herons against Adamson Baby Falcons with Umak ahead by 3.
Well, parang tempo ng Umak kanina in the most of the times of first quarter. As you can see here, now Adamson trying to make their mark as they cut down the lead to a single point.
Ito nga, na Sean handling the ball near the right wing. Ball caught by Gebana. Gebana takes a look at the rim. No good from a distance. Davila acting quick. Kicks it left side. Corner 3 right away. No good. But the offensive rebound will be collected by Sean Vargas. Sean Vargas naman and testing out the distance once more. But that was a clean tap right there from Kenneth Davila.
3-time is the charm dito para sa Adamson. Again, now it's like slowly shifting Adamson's way. Now, yung very deliberate, and they are using their size, the space. Let's see if Umak can make the adjustment.
That's a second straight miss from Grant Gebana. And now Sean Vargas delivering that baseline jumper. Mapapa-time out dito ngayon si Coach Ryan Nambor kasi after leading at the first quarter, they're down by 4 points against this Adamson Baby Falcon squad. Kaya timeout muna tayo. We'll be right back. Let's take another peek at this three-point shot. Our LGR long-range shot brought to you by Kenneth Davila. That was a long one coming in from Kenneth. I believe Kenneth was their last player of the game. Grabe kasi yung pinakita niya sa tres in their last matchup against ENDERUN.
Yeah, as we start here in the second quarter, it slowly turned on the Adamson's way of playing basketball. Now, Umak, when they started kanina in the first quarter, they were quick, they were relentless, but now, tipong yung size ng Adamson is getting they're getting the taste bad at side of things here for Umak.
Medyo talagang nahihirapan na ngayon ang Umak. Block from Pongtong, shot from Benko. The bigs going to work now.
Again, no, the unforced error dito. It's Umak making the same mistake all over again. You know, Adamson, they're not quick with the steals, but they really force you on spots that are uncomfortable.
Very difficult positions. They're going to bring you to that as Craig Pongtong feels very comfortable with that lay-in.
Yeah, now the size is working for Adamson. So it's now, don't look now, no? It's now an 8-point lead for Adamson.
Grabe, 8-point advantage right away. Now na Sean gets it to Galon. Here comes the microwave. It's heating up now. 3-point shot on the mark, but let's mark this minute for a courtside report galing kay Tasha.
The Adamson Baby Falcons are on the up and up with Adamson Baby Falcon Chief Ilidan telling me nagpo-focus po talaga kami sa man-to-man preparing for their UAAP stint in January. Coach Furman's defensive strat has really clear results, but they're currently standing in today's game at 27 to 32 points with Adamson taking the lead. The Baby Falcons have emphasized to me that they are currently working as a team unit and they told me pagkakaisa ang magpapapanalo sa kanila. This was the Pinoyliga Juniors Cup Season 2 where young talent meets ultimate grit. Back to you, Norseman and Ryan.
Thank Thank you so much for that report, Natasha. And ito nga, the teamwork is showing. Nagkakaisa sila in that transition. Divila goes up for the finish. And syempre, galing sa pasa yun ng kanyang teammate, Lawrence Barot.
Well, it's really interesting to see, like a team like Adamson, which is in the UAAP going up against a non-UAAP team, di ba? In preparation for their big tournaments in this coming school year, no? It's very interesting because iba eh, no? Iba yung flavor. No, so it may give you a taste of, 'di ba, things to come, na mga liliit na details na pwedeng wala sa UAAP, pero because nabigyan ka ng ganitong test, pag nabigyan ka ganun sa UAAP, you may be you are more well prepared.
equipped, no?
Oo.
Parang may iba silang baon na ngayon pagdating nila sa UAAP. Hindi lang, kunwari, they can tune up against UAAP teams, pero parang paulit-ulit na lang yun.
Oo.
Same learnings, same skills being tested. Pero ito,
For example, yung size,
Yes,
'di ba?
right.
Of course, UAAP schools may be
similar in
bigger,
size. Oo.
'di ba? But now they're matched up against a smaller team, and a faster team.
How do they manage against a smaller team? That's the question. And right now, they are answering
Yeah.
with an 8-point lead.
Kasi ibang klaseng adjustment ang gagawin mo dun eh, no?
And ito, Malutak adjusting the ball from the hands of Gonzalez. Oh, wow. Eyes behind his back. Gets it to Gilbert Garcia. Twisting and turning against 3 defenders. It ends up out of bounds, but that was a real struggle.
Well, namarkahan na si Garcia ngayon. Earlier, he started off strong, no, making his mark just underneath that basket. Ngayon, siguro medyo napag-usapan na si Garcia in the huddle.
Hindi na siya makapwesto sa loob. But now, an out-of-bounds call against number 3. That is Jeric Santisteban. Alongside Gilbert Garcia, Jeric Santisteban, sila yung dalawang mainit in that first quarter. Right now, not seeing much from them. 5 minutes to go in our second period. Flores has the rock. Santisteban in front. Gonzalez, Tyron trying to set up the pick, pero offensive foul ang tinawag kay number 89.
Well, gumagalaw pa yung pick that time, no? And it's an easy call here by the referee, who was just on top of things, just right in front of him, no?
He really had to call it. Constantino now went for the inbound towards Jovel Gonzalez. Francel Flores in front. Constantino, that's a quick trigger 3, no good. Malutak gets the ball back, bumping in to Jairo Gonzalez. Good turn, but the shot is no good. Francel Flores puts up the Jets. Grabe! The burst of speed from Francel. He gets the basket plus the 1 chance.
You know, eto si Flores, this is, I think, his second or third three-point play. He has control once he goes up in the areas, that upper body strength, no, to still continue making that shot.
Oh, that touch is beautiful and steady para kay Francel Flores. Finishing even through contact and knocking down that bonus free throw. 11-point lead na ngayon for the Adamson Baby Falcons.
And that particular Baby Falcon is averaging 16 points as well.
Oh, grabe. After those 2 games, averaging 16, but that's a great shot right there. Monico Malutak, he tries to drive in again, this time through the middle, and he makes it happen.
Only the 5th point so far of Umak this quarter, and we've already played almost 6 minutes.
Driving in, the pass bounces onto the hands of Ilidan, but he just keeps on going.
Kita natin doon how unselfish also these Baby Falcons are. They're averaging right now 19 assists per game.
That's a lot of assists, grabe. Dito sa Baby Falcons, 3-point shot. No good for Jovel Gonzalez. Flores, look at him go. Drops it down low. Effort up top. But there's just too much contact.
Yes, again, if if he hit any of these two free throws, again, another assist yun para sa Adamson. So, you see how they find their teammates underneath. Why? Because of the movement.
Yes,
No?
indeed.
Ang ganda ng movement ng Adamson and well, they just continue with the system.
Finding the right plays, especially in the right spots here as Liwanag is on the line.
Yeah, so chalk up another assist. Diba? They are successful with the first free throw.
Looking for another one. Unable to get it. Follow up from Ilida. Napasok pa niya yun. Offensive rebound leading to 2 more points.
Again, the style of play now on the Adamson's side na nawala yung grittiness and that scrappiness of Umak, which the way we started this game earlier.
Oh, Gilbert Garcia looking to go back where we started. Tries for that hard drive. But for now, he's gonna get away with a foul.
Ang ganda ng hesitation niya, slight hesitation. And then when he saw the slight opening, went for it. Unfortunately, he couldn't finish that time. That could have been an easy 3-point play for Garcia.
So now, Edison Jordan back in the game. Craig Fungtong pumasok na rin para sa Adamson. And now we do have Frivaldo in the game for Umak. I believe that's 2 shots for Gilbert Garcia.
Yeah.
Earlier on, he was able to knock down his free throws. Pero ngayon, no good on the first one.
Well, medyo nakakapagod na rin at this point, going up against this bigger team like Adamson. So the physicality of it all as he sinks in the second free throw, it will be a test for you. You may be one of the big men in your team, but if you're going against a bigger team, medyo mahirap yon.
Good opportunity right there para sa Umak. Rivaldo showing some impact after subing in. But now Ilidan, grabe, drops in the pass towards Fongtong. Akala ko reverse.
That could have been another assist for Adamson. Kasi lang, hindi nakakonvert that time around.
Now out of bounds. Babalik na naman sa Baby Falcons ang bola.
It's again the spacing. They really force you in areas where you're not used to make a pass or the passing angle, so you really have to be careful about it.
I think kasi papahirapan ka nga talaga ng Adamson. And itong si Coach Ryan Nabor, nag-signal siya ng review.
Yeah, it's also a way of how to give instructions in the meantime.
Parang medyo time out na rin.
Medyo time out, a phantom or a pseudo time out, if you will. Diba? While you are questioning the call, and since we have the technology here at Pinoyliga, so why not test? Diba? You may have proven your point, or you may make some adjustments in the meantime.
So opportunity to talk things out for the team of University of Makati. Right now, they are facing a big margin. 12 points na ngayon ang lamang ng Adamson. Big difference from our first quarter.
Well, hopefully they can cut it down to a single digit, diba, before the half. And that can only, happen if they make some stops. So far, diba, it has been Adamson's way. So, which means that Adamson has been moving, has been passing the ball around, has been finding their teammates underneath the basket and all that. So, kailangan, if Umak would want to come back in this game, they have to stop that. How Adamson is playing right now, which shifted dito sa second quarter to their favor.
Oh, parang yung Adamson, they're working too effectively. Kailangan makahanap ng mga butas, kailangan may mga stoppages to Umak para mapigilan. Kasi talagang Adamson, they're playing to their game.
Yeah, and also the turnovers, diba?
Okay. If you could not hear the venue announcer right now, ang sabi niya, inconclusive yung out of bounds call na yon. Kaya itutuloy lang yung tawag kanina.
Ganun yun.
Pero still good chance to talk things out for his team.
At medyo magpahinga, diba? Just before that break, napag-usapan natin how Garcia is now di ba, being tested. With Adamson being a bigger team, and as you can see right now, di ba,
Leadan just
Leadan.
floats it over. Grabe yung arc on that floater. He really wanted it to go above the defense.
Oh, another, this time a forced error. No? Walang pass there in the inbound, which means Adamson covered the Herons well during that inbounds play.
Ito, another opportunity to extend this lead. 14 points on lamang. Airborne play. No good for Ilidan. They give him the ball again. A step through move. Malutak checks it. And now here they come. Umak looking for the forward pass, but those two defenders squeezing the ball handler. They get called for a foul.
Akala nila makaka-stop na ulit sila dito. No? Yun lang. Referee saw it otherwise.
And ito, mukhang timeout na. Ito, legit timeout no. Tinahawagan ni Coach Ryan Nabor with 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go. They're down by 14, but chances are coming here in this ball game. We'll be back. Returning into action here, 14-point lead built up by the Adamson Baby Falcons. Galing tayo sa timeout ni Coach Ryan Nabor. Let's see how they set things up. They're going to inbound it from the backcourt. Let's see how they handle this full court defense.
Ano kaya magagawa ng Umak within the next 2 minutes going into halftime? So far, it has been Adamson here in the second quarter. Now, masasalvage ba nila ito? Now, with a 14-point lead, let's see if they can trim it down to single digits.
Let's see the play. Nashon asking for it. The bounce goes towards Malutak. Two defenders in the way. Fong Tong denies it down low. And now the breakaway. Keep Ilidan with that runaway layup.
Napakadali lang ng offense nila, no? In transition. Now it's a 16-point lead for the Baby Falcons.
Severo pass to the corner, but an offensive foul gets called against Umak.
Yeah, unfortunately, that time the basket will not be credited to Umak's favor because the whistle came in first before the shot.
Clear as day.
And that shot went in.
Yun nga sayang na. Andun na.
Oh. So it was an illegal screen, no? It was a moving pick. So now it's a 16-point lead, but not completed there. Now it is completed by Nashon.
Grabe, great reach being shown by this Umak team. Ayan na naman. Out of bounds. Jeric Santisteban, nangyari sa kanya yan. Opposite side din eh.
Yeah, and those kinds of turnovers will really put you out of rhythm. Di ba kanina, it was a good shot na from the corner, but it was nullified because of the offensive foul. This time, on the other end naman, Scott stepping on the line.
But now, some extra possessions coming into the hands of Umak. Nashon, forward pass, outlet received by Severo, and they get 2 points.
Now they only have a minute remaining to cut this lead down to single digits.
Let's see. Gomez puts up a jumper, trying to nullify that basket from earlier. But now Severo gets a pass off towards Nashon. Cross court we go. Jeric Santisteban trying to build up the morale now before we enter our halftime break. Severo to Santisteban. No good on the second try on the left corner.
Well, yun, di ba natigil yung rhythm na nun eh. So you have to build from scratch. And I think there's a loose ball foul. The ball will still stay with Umak as Adamson is still not yet in the penalty. But with the with a foul now, non-shooting foul will put Umak on the line as that's their 4th team foul.
So Benko subbed in quickly. Santisteban, same corner. Left wing, opposite side. Shot goes up, shot too strong. Now jump ball call, 5 on the shot clock. Kanina mapupunta. Okay, Umak pa rin, pero 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, the shot clock will not reset because the previous shot didn't hit any iron.
Now baseline inbound coming in. They go to the right corner. Nashon asking for it.
They're not-
Second.
Yeah, they were not aware that the court announcer said that there was only 5 seconds left on the shot clock.
Just a bit of a lapse there. And yun, Adamson left with 19 seconds here in our first half. They're keeping their double-digit lead.
Sayang may tira na kanina earlier dun sa corner na yun no? And then they swung the ball and then there was no attempt.
7 seconds. Here he is again, keep in lead. A long stride to the right. He gets fouled in the process. So free throws pa ulit tayo with 3 seconds to go na lang.
He sliced his way through there in between two Herons. And then when he was successful, wala, ano na lang, the defense of Umak was just compensating. So the foul was called. But he misses on the first of 2 free throws.
I'm starting to like the game here of Keith Ilidan. He is driving in strong. Better aggression compared to their previous ball games. Mostly sa guards kasi napupunta for Adamson in their last games. But now, they have a whistle.
It's it was entering too soon.
Late violation called against Adamson. Ilidan will step out. Nashon with 3 seconds to work with. What can they do? Here's Evero, gets it, splits the defense, kick it to Dorde, but the shot just too strong. They had an opportunity to cut the lead down even just by a little bit, but that will be it para sa ating first half. The score on the floor, it is 32-46. 14-point lead for the Adamson Baby Falcons dito sa ating Pinoyliga Juniors Cup. So guys, let's take a halftime break. Let's take a deep breath and we're gonna see you in our third quarter. Welcome back, guys, to the Pinoyliga Juniors Cup live here in ENDERUN Gym here in Taguig. Ako si Norseman Garcia alongside Coach Ryan Vilena. And now at our halftime stats, let's take a peek. 32-46 in favor of the Adamson Baby Falcons kontra sa Umak Junior Herons. Coach Ryan, ano nakikita natin in the first half?
Well, sa UMAC, Garcia started strong, no? Scoring 10 points, and then Galon off the bench with 8, Santisteban with 6. Now, on the part of the Baby Falcons, we have Iledan, who has been steady from the free throw line, has 14, De Villa as well with 10, and Flores with three-point plays to give 9 points for the Baby Falcons. In the three-point shooting department, both teams are miserable from there. But as you can see from the steals department, Adamson already has 8 and UMAC has only 2. So ibig sabihin, Adamson has forced UMAC for turnovers. Diba? Although they themselves committed some turnovers, pero points of turnovers, yun yung telling for Adamson. And then all of a sudden in the second quarter, it became Adamson's way of playing. No? The use of size, the use of teamwork. No? As this team is averaging 19 assists per ball game. Well, UMAC, they themselves are also averaging a high number of assists per game at 18. No, pero because of the size of Adamson, no, nag-adjust na sila accordingly, no, and Adamson in the meantime, no, they have controlled this game since the second quarter.
Oh, most definitely, Coach Ryan, and eto nga nakikita natin, control of the ball. Adamson, they try to strike it from inside. As we do start the third quarter now with a 14-point lead for Adamson nga. And I just like to point out that kasi itong junior Herons, 8 points lang yung na-score nila in that second period. Lamang sila after the first quarter eh. Yung most of the points there from Gilbert Garcia, from Santisteban, lahat yung karamihan first quarter.
Yeah, although diba yung steals hindi gano'ng marami for Adamson. They forced UMAC, diba, in angles na uncomfortable sa kanila. So therefore, a lot of errant passes, going outside, wide passes, no. So that turned the game around for UMAC in the second quarter. As we can see here, a nice penetration there for UMAC.
Sabi nakawala. A freeway in front of Severo. He just went all the way for that layup. Nahirapan sila in that second quarter, pero madaling-madali yun para kay Severo.
Well, they are still down by 13. If they continue that way of playing, but we have to make the stops here on the other end.
Oh, wow. Big guy move para kay Francel Flores. You talked about his upper body strength. Nakita natin yun when he went up against Sean Severo.
Yeah, kung makipagsabayan ko dun, another 3-point play in the offing yun for Flores.
Talk about a big guy move. Aaron na Sean just putting Benko to the side for that strong bucket.
Yeah, that's a nice shot there underneath the basket. Really strong. Let's see if that can get him going again. We just want a solid performance from UMAC here on the offensive side. Let's see if they can make a stop so that they can come back in this game.
So ito nga, to support that run, Santisteban will step out for now. Grand Kepana back in the game for UMAC.
Siyempre, sa UMAC, you still have Kent Galon, who can explode. Diba? He's averaging 16 points so far. He has 8 in this ball game.
Sean as well, a volume shooter here for UMAC. But now it's the offense of the Adamson Baby Falcons. Chris Gomez launches it and hits it.
He just pops one out. Smooth that time, nothing but net.
Indeed. Now Gilbert Garcia struggling to find an option. Handoff is there towards Gepana, pero tumuloy-tuloy si Gilbert Garcia.
Yeah, so it will be an offensive foul against Garcia. It's a turnover that time. So, yun yung sinasabi ko, they have to make stops. And this time, they can't score. On the other end naman, previously, again, they didn't make a stop. So, the lead will just continue here as we see another jumper there. This time kay De Villa
Not
of
sure kung
Adamson.
kaninong tao yun, pero Kenneth Davila, he was all alone. Went for the jumper and he knocked that one down. Kent Galon looking for his third 3 of the game.
Parang napakadali lang sa kanya yung stroke from beyond the arc, no?
Ang nakatres pa lang dito para sa Umak. Si Kent Galon, tsaka si Kent Galon, tsaka si Kent Galon.
3 triples so far for Kent Galon, but he will be called for that foul against Flores that time.
So ito nga, sideline inbound for Kenneth Davila naman. They do have, it's a backcourt inbound, 24-second shot clock. The pass goes to Chris Gomez. Gomez gets a step ahead, goes for a good pass towards Lancel Flores from the right corner.
That was a nice stroke from Flores. And you see again, that movement of Adamson and that finding the teammates as we see another triple there by Kent Galon. That's his 4th.
Oh, move to the side. Kent Galon, he's going to be firing and firing throughout this game. Flores, the pass denied. Oh, mag-ingat-ingat kayo, Adamson, kasi Kent Galon, magtutuloy-tuloy yan.
Diba, sabi ko sa inyo, the microwave when he gets things going, especially pag nasa high heat siya. All of a sudden, you can string up some baskets from beyond the arc.
Turnover pa to para sa Adamson. Benko called for an offensive foul. And now here's the opportunities. Opportunity given. It's time to capitalize for Umak. Severo. Sean gets it to Aaron. Nashon gives it back. Severo using the screen from Nashon. Kicks it to Galon. Straight away with the trigger. That would have been big, but the offense will continue for the junior Herons. Out of bounds, it's gonna go to Adamson.
Well, now the question is, aside from Galon, who can step up? Diba? So that time, well, heat check for Galon, couldn't make his 5th triple in this game so far.
Oh, Venko wide open after that extra pass. Beautiful setup from Adamson.
Yeah, one of the big boys here for Adamson, that's Venko. And now the drive for Umak, scoring the 2 points for Nashon, taking over. And now it's a 14-point lead. That the popcorn machine once more for Elidan of Adamson stretches the lead to 16, 60-44 with 6 and 12 to go. That one doesn't go in.
Hindi umawa para kay Severo. Good try though, but Keith Elidan, pinasa niya pa yun. I thought he was going to go in strong. He does have the length to go for those strong buckets. Pero Nashon, he is quite the shot blocker as well.
Yeah, he has the arm's length, no? Reminds me of a somewhat Johnny Abarientos. Di ba? Parang si Johnny Abarientos, parang kala mo lang hindi siya matangkad. Di ba? Although, syempre, compared to me, matangkad pa rin si Johnny Abarientos. But what's notable for Johnny A is his length, yung arm's length niya.
And now, as we go to these free throws, let's take it to Tasha one more time for a courtside report.
Umak Junior Heron Dwayne Laab told me kahit wala pong laro, dayo lang ng dayo. Pangasinense Laab was proud to share his heritage as he told me his greatest pastime is rooted in Pangasinan's rich basketball culture. He also told me that he's extremely grateful for the titos who inspired him as he is the first in his family to play at this level. This was brought to you by Pinoyliga Juniors Cup Season 2, where young talent meets ultimate grit. Back to you, Norseman and Ryan.
Thank you for that story, Natasha. That's those anecdotes ay yung mga magandang marinig din para dito sa Juniors Cup. Shining some spotlights on the players on the floor.
Indeed, di ba? It's more than basketball, di ba? It's culture. It's, di ba, a boy growing up, di ba, from Pangasinan. So, ano yung what he brings to the table of Philippine basketball. Lalo na nandito tayo sa, in the high school level, no?
Pangasinense represent here si Dwayne Laab, but right now it is Nashon finding action. Manlutak, no good. Tries to get the ball back. It's gonna stay with Umak. Baseline inbound yan. 5 minutes and 41 remaining in the third quarter.
So aside from Kent Galon, who can score, di ba? You see Nacion, di ba? He can contribute, di ba? So you need as many points as you can. You're staring at a large 62-44 lead right now.
And now a foul. Okay, let's see kung kaya nilang mag-build or mag-cut down ng lead using the free throw line naman. Usually we see Galon fire from outside, but now he's showing some aggressiveness through the lane. That's why he's fouled, and that's why he's on the line for 2.
Yeah, this can also be a practice, for his range. Di ba? He hit already 4 triples this game,
Yes.
and we know this guy can still continue. So that's why he is very dangerous. No, your lead will not be safe for as long as Kent Galon, di ba, stays on the floor.
And ang taas din ang kumpiyansa niya dun sa free throw line, no? No problem at all with those free throws. So 2 for 2 yan for Kent Galon. Now a pass, great movement there. No look feed. Pongtong is right there for the catch and shoot.
You know, parang ano lang, no? Parang drills lang.
Oh,
No?
parang drills. Exactly, Coach Ryan.
Parang automatic lang sa kanila ng gano'n. And that was beautiful basketball right there for Adamson.
And now trying to fire back. Malutak gets the offensive rebound. Reverse denied. Shouting in the face of Malutak is the block of Craig Pongtong. Unfortunately, matatawagan siya ng taunting para doon.
Yeah, emotions got the better of him right there in that play. Although he did get that nice block, so now he's getting some words from the coaching staff. Diba? You got the statistic already. Diba?
Panalo ko na.
Oh, syempre, ikaw excited ka naman. You got that block. So, well, and sa FIBA, hindi na pwede yun.
And
Alright?
kailangan nila matutunan yun. Kapag dumating na sila sa UAAP, tatawagan din yun.
Yeah, and paano kung ano yun, no? Pag close game, that would be crucial, di ba? Sa parang, ano yun you already got the stop. Yeah, di ba? Yun, tumigil yung momentum somewhat and you got that free throw.
Yes, that's going to be important down the line. And now a pass to Keith Ilidan. No good from 3-point distance. And ito, tatakbo ulit ang Umak. Forward pass na Sean takes a look at Keith and takes it to the rim.
Nice seal right there by Nashon and also a nice pass. So for the 2-point shot, cuts down the lead. Let's see if Umak can still mount a comeback here in this game.
Vargas against Laab. Ball goes to Zyron Gonzalez. Handed over to Villa. No good, but a foul on the loose ball. It's gonna be against Umak.
Yeah. Umak trying to contain the forward there of Adamson. Unfortunately, who was caught hanging on to the shoulder. That's Manutak, I think.
4th foul. That's a big foul call against the side of Umak. May 4 minutes pa tayo in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, especially that Umak is not that big compared to Adamson. You need all the length and heft that you can have against these baby Falcons. No, parang baby Falcons, quote unquote.
Pero hindi sila mukhang baby on the court. And this is one of their very lengthy guys, Keith Ilidan. 1 for 1 on the first attempt. And it's not going to be a good one for the second. Nababalik sa Umak. Ito, Craig Pongtong, quick rest lang sa kanya.
No.
He's back in the game. Keith Ilidan will step out.
So I hope you will learn from that play, no, to keep your emotions, diba, in check.
Pwede ka sumigaw, wag lang sa harap.
Oh,
Kung
yeah.
kalapit mo.
Oh.
And now here comes the 3. Kent Galon, catch and shoot. Lets it fly. Heat from the wing for Kent Galon.
5th triple of the game for Kent Galon, cutting down the lead. Let's see if they can cut down further.
Oh, mishap there from Vargas. Jovel Gonzalez gets the ball, swing it to Kent Galon. He's open for a 3. Oh, no good for the back-to-back. Sayang.
Again, Kent Galon was open.
Oo nga. And ito, Craig Pongtong Goes for the handoff. Kenneth Davila naman steps in. Beautiful pass.
Nice.
Bounces it to Craig. And the big guy gets the job done.
Yeah, it's, you know, if you have a player like Fong Tong, you'd like to set him up more.
Oh, talk about a setup. That's a great pass from Aaron Nashon.
Yeah, those are, di ba, textbook big man production.
Oo.
No? Yung mga shooting na lay-in off the pick, as we see another steal, but a counter steal there for the Baby Falcons.
Davila hangs the dribble, kicks it to the right side. Sean Vargas with a bit of a shove, goes for the floater. It bounces around, and now here is the run. Jovel Gonzalez alongside him. Here is the three. Yes, sir!
Now triples from other Herons that time.
All the way from Pangasinan, Dwayne Laab knocks that one down to make it a 10-point game.
See if they can cut down this lead to a single digit going into the fourth. This will be a whole different ball game
It's going to be
altogether.
big. Very, very big. Zyril Gonzalez kicks it to the smaller guy. Kenneth Davila using the screen, enters the paint. Craig Fontong, offensive rebound. They step in, but the shot clock just kept on rolling down.
Yeah, the shot there, I think by Davila didn't hit any iron. So the shot clock wasn't reset. And then as Fontong got the rebound, he was not aware of the clock.
And now the quality times in this play. Kenneth Davila to Craig Fontong para sa ating dime brought to you from ENDERUN.
Ang gandang panoorin ng mga ganun na plays. For me, no, lalo na kung na-execute ng high school yun, yun yung, that's why I keep watching basketball because of these plays. As you can see, another triple there for Kent Galon. That's his sixth.
Execute this. Kent Galon just makes it look so easy. The lead goes down to 7. Gomez trying to look for a pass, pero foul. Ang matatawag dito, Kent Galon ba yan? Yes, it is.
Now the prophecy ko, di ba? For as long as Kent Galon is on the floor, di ba, your lead is not safe.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. Fourth personal foul para kay Kent Galon. Kaya hindi rin masaya si Coach Ryan na more on the sideline. Lalabas muna si Galon. Grabe.
Yeah.
Yung nagbabagang Kent Galon, kailangan mo ilabas.
Well, that was the problem he had when Mark and I covered this game last time around.
I see.
He got into foul trouble as well. So he had to be rested a bit. And then Coach Ryan played Kent Galon knowing that, you know, he was in foul trouble. So that was a gamble on his part. So maybe that's a side of his play, you know, that he can work on.
Ayan, improvement.
So,
Kailangan niya doon sa side na yun.
Yeah, he can, you know, he can hit those triples. No problem with that. But you have to keep your fouls also intact.
And cool and collected there with the free throws. 2 for 2 on the line. They're able to knock it down. And who will step up now? Kent Galon on the bench. Let's see. Who's going to take the throne to lead this team? The junior Herons. They get it to the post. A turnaround try. And it will go the opposite side.
Yeah.
Foul gets called.
No, I think, yeah, an offensive foul is called against Nashon. They had the right idea in mind. As Kent Galon went to the bench, you will go to Nashon.
Now Nashon will head to the bench as well. Is that his fourth personal foul? We did see a lot of fouls in every quarter. Para dito sa Umak.
Yeah,
so, not unexpected na they're in deep foul trouble here in the third quarter already. But now, single-digit lead. Ilidan, big pass towards Venko. Gilbert Garcia now back in the game. Umak with the dribble. Jovel Gonzalez passing it down low. Magbanwa against Venko. Kicks it out. Venko goes down. Jovel heaves. Oh, almost. But it's no good. You know, Venko kicks it to Ilidan. Under a minute remaining here in this third quarter. They swing it towards Francel. Nice first step towards the left. Just a bit short there.
Yeah, couldn't convert, no? Sayang no one was down there for Umak. A chance for them sana to score and maybe cut, di ba, the momentum, no, of Umak.
The foul was called against Keith Ilidan. That is his second personal foul. They're trying to dribble down the floor and another foul. Back-to-back fouls, and that's penalty shots coming up for Umak.
Yeah, so the clock is stopped and a chance for the junior Herons to cut down this lead, which is now at 9, no? Single digit na lang. So let's see if he can cut this down to 7, but that will not help the cause of Umak at this point.
Unfortunate there for Sean Severo. Wala na rin rebound dito para sa Umak to help him out. Full trust in his free throw shooting.
Well, Umak still has the final say on this one, as there is a 4-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock.
And ito nga, the lead cut down to 8. Chris Gomez, let's see, are they gonna act quick or are they gonna hold off for a late shot here? They're taking their time. Keith hands it over to Francel. Flores drives in and gets a solid bump open shot against Jovel Gonzalez. And now 10 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Quick run coming in. Severo kicks it left side. No good from 3, but Severo fade away. 1 second. In time and in the basket. Para kay Gilbert Garcia. Right in the nick of time. Para kay Gilbert. They keep it an 8-point game, Coach Ryan.
Yeah, they're still at it, no? Adamson is still on the sides of the Herons. We have 10 minutes to go. It's only an 8-point lead for Adamson.
63-71. We're in for a good fourth quarter here, and paparating yan after this break. Back to the action here live in ENDERUN Gym. The sun has set, but sparks are flying dito sa ating final game of the day. Umak Junior Herons, Adamson Baby Falcons, brought to you by Norseman Garcia and Coach Ryan Villena. Some nice action coming up. Akala natin makakawala na tong Adamson, pero humihila itong Umak Junior Herons, Coach Ryan.
Yeah, Kent Galon found his range once more, continued on his shooting. So he already has a total of 6 triples in this game. And one more 3-point shot, but that one is way too short for Umak's cause.
Fourth quarter starting up now. 9 minutes and 40 to come before we take another victor here in our Pinoyliga Juniors Cup. There's the kick out. Craig Fotong with a bit of space. Gets ahead of Magbanwa. Strong drive. High finish for Craig Fotong.
Yeah, Craig Fotong, a solid player. Now he can take it inside strong. He has the handles also to bring down the ball for that penetration.
Magbanwa goes for the jumper. That was a good dish from Severo. But now the turnaround try from Gilbert Garcia. We were talking about it during the break. And we need some effort from the different players here from Umak. Hindi lang pwedeng kapag si Kent Galon lang.
Yeah.
Hindi pwedeng si Gilbert Garcia lang.
Yeah, kanina kasi when we started out, Garcia was the one who was rebounding, scoring, and let's see if he can find his way back into this game.
Oh, and sana magsabay-sabay din sila eh. Make it a collective effort. Hindi lang isa yung talagang
Severo.
pumupukol.
Yeah, Severo is also there in the mix, di ba?
Let's see what offense they can bring up here. Francel in front of him. Screen by Garcia. Pick and roll denied. They double up on the ball handler. Garcia gets it, 1 to shoot. And that's a shot clock violation. Kanina, he was able to get it up in time, but right now, unaware of the clock situation.
Well, you should be happy if you are Adamson because that was, a strong showing of defense. So, dun pa lang, that can get you going, no? Because you can have the confidence that you can stop this team on its track.
Especially dahil wala si Galon, but Gilbert Garcia denies the Davila layup and look at him run. Laab nag-aalam sa fast break. Grabe yun.
Yeah, nice pass there from defense rather to offense in just a split second. The ball was at the backcourt and all of a sudden 2 points there on the front court.
Ang bilis dumating yung layup na yun. But now Chris Gomez to Craig Pongtong. Shot clock really low. 5 to shoot. But Francil Flores unable to knock that one down. In the previous game, Francil Flores, he was able to step up when they needed it.
Yeah.
Ito mga panahon na to, that's when they need Francil to step up and change the tides.
Well, see, Flores is like a fireman. No? Siya yung bumbero nito. Whenever a team is coming back, you have Flores to answer. Just like in this game, di ba? Many times, Umak has been knocking on the door, but, Flores, he has the answer.
Right now, Umak have the opportunity to cut it down one more time. A corner try, no good from the Gaas. And now the rebound collected by Francil Flores. Steps in for a perimeter shot. We do have a foul, and it's going to be free throws for Flores.
Coach Ryan is adamant right there. As you can see him, the bottom left side of your screen. I think they're going to challenge this call.
And they're pointing towards the committee's table. Is a challenge ba nila to? Nagamit na ba nila yung challenge nila kanina?
I think, nagamit na
Early
yata.
challenge kasi nila yun eh. And inconclusive pa.
Yeah.
Yung tinawag doon, it was early in the first quarter pa lang. So unfortunately, wala na silang challenge. And ito, Francis Flores knocks down the first free throw.
Yeah, again, Francis Flores answering the call of the fireman's job for the baby Falcons.
And then yeah, 2 for 2 from the line. Balik tayo sa 10-point lead for this team.
Now the question is for Coach Ryan, how long will he keep Kent Galon at the bench as well as Nacion?
Oh, that is a big question kasi nga foul trouble for the two players. Let's see how long they sit out. But right now, Gilbert Garcia, can he take charge of the offense? As of this moment, not quite yet. So it's going to go out of bounds. Baseline inbound ngayon para sa Umak.
Coach Ryan still trusting the players on the floor, that they can still make headway in this game.
But right before this inbound, let's take it to Tasha one more time para sa isang courtside report.
Another Ilidan anecdote, Baby Falcons natagpo ang nagpipickleball. Ilidan told me that in their off time, the blue and white love to play on a different type of court. Flores, Gomez, team captain, and De Villa are among the proud picklers of the team. And during the off-season is especially the time when you'll find these birds on the court. This was brought to you by Pinoyliga Juniors Cup Season 2, where young talent meets ultimate grit. Back to you, Norseman and Ryan.
Maraming salamat sa anecdote na yun, Natasha. Sana makita natin sila in the Pinoyliga Pickle Cup naman, no?
Yeah,
next time.
It's interesting kasi it's a multi-sport approach, so that will develop, their
Camaraderie.
Aside from that, physically, yung mas maraming muscle memory ang ma-acquire mo with playing pickleball.
Cross-training na tinatawag natin,
Yes.
no?
Oo.
And then the Gas was able to knock down a shot after the make from Craig Pongtong on the other end. But now back to Adamson. Flores, speedy with that drive. Grabe talaga yung first step nitong di Flores.
Again, Flores has the answers. How long will we will have Kent Galon at the bench?
Hopefully it's not too late to enter the court for Kent Galon. But right now, Kenneth De Villa runs away. Fast break take for jersey number 77. The duo working it out, De Villa and Flores. Kaya mapapatime out ngayon si Coach Ryan Namor. So Umak, they're gonna ask for a break with 5 minutes and 48 to go. Mga kaliga. action. Let's take a peek at this. Our extreme defensive play brought to you by Extremely Sweets. That is Gilbert Garcia reaching for the top of the tower to get that ball out of the way. Grabe on Gilbert Garcia.
Yeah.
Great play right there. He's one of the taller players dito para sa Umak, and he's much needed by this team.
And extending his arms right there for the block.
And ito na nga, Coach Ryan, nakita na natin. They are in the game now. The couple with foul trouble back in action.
Let's see if they can nurse their fouls. We still have 5 and 40 to go, but they are much needed in this game as the lead has now ballooned all of a sudden to 14 with 5.5 left here in the fourth quarter.
Tagas dancing his way against Devilla. Wraparound pass. Devilla gets the steal. Gomez catching it. Shot clock reads 18. Gomez slows down just a bit. Devilla with Elidan beside him. Great use of the pivot, but look at that steal. Tagas with a takeaway. Jeric Santisteban hops up for 2.
Well, it all started with that defensive gem, di ba? Yung perfectly timed steal, and that was a 2-on-1. So that was a nice stop there for the Herons.
Buti na lang si Tagas, wala pa sa foul trouble. Makakasundot pa yan. Let's see if he can work it out a couple more times here. But that's a high arcing shot from Chris Gomez. Pumasok pa yun.
Well, Adamson, they have this knack to shoot just right in front of your face.
Grabe, walang respeto.
Yung ganun lang, just as we thought that that was a bad shot, diba? They make it look so easy.
Oh, not a bad shot at all. Monico Malutak, reversal under the rim.
Let's see if he can get more production from that big man. No, the lead is just down to 12. No, it is still manageable. They still have the time with 4 and 10 to go.
Oh, wow, napatalikod na lang. Si Edison Jordan, he knew. He threw a dime towards Craig Pongtong.
Yeah, but for Umak side, you have to make the stops. But right there, wala tayong magagawa doon.
Oh, Pongtong, defense and offense for jersey number 12. Babalik ang bola sa Umak with that out-of-bounds call. But right now, it is still Adamson's game.
Yeah, Fong Tong really making it happen here in the fourth quarter. We are down to the last 3 and 46, still a 14-point lead for Adamson.
Coach Mike Permid should be very happy right now seeing his players flourish against this field of Pinoyliga Juniors Cup.
Diba? You have Flores, you have Fong Tong, you have De Villa. Diba? These are solid players. Can't wait to see them in the UAAP Juniors as well.
Now forward pass, Mongtong. Grabe, extra pass pa para sa kanya. Elida though, oh no. They get the shot in, but Keith Elida is down.
Yeah, that was a bad fall right there. He already had the shot, but I don't know with the contact.
Oh, and di lang yung contact, pati yung fall niya rin
Yeah,
kasi baka medyo awkward eh.
But he seems to be all right.
That's a great sign.
Yeah, yun lang. Siyempre, kabataan pa itong mga to. Pero di ba, parang they were speeding down court, as you can see here.
And in case you missed it, ang naka-foul pa doon, si Kent Galon.
Kent Galon. Unfortunately, that's
his last. He's out.
his last. Oh.
Last foul of the game. Kent Galon could no longer help the cause of Umak.
Well, Kent Galon didn't mean it. It was just inadvertent as he was just, trailing.
Hindi rin makapreno yun si Kent Galon. He tried. He tried to stop his momentum. Eh nga lang, tumama pa rin siya.
Yung length rin kasi, di ba, ni Elidan, caught his foot caught Galon's knee. Yun. So unfortunately, that caused, di ba, the imbalance of Elidan while taking the shot.
Now, and let's see the final efforts here para sa Umak. Can they make it happen? Sean, great pass again. Hands in the way for Adamson. They get the ball to fall down. Francel Flores picks it up, retreats for a bit. Good patience being shown by their guard. Grabe, right to left. That is a quick dribble from Francel Flores, but the travel will get caught.
He had the right idea in mind to suck the defense in and kick it out. Yun lang nga, took too many steps.
Umak back with it again. They are down by 17 points with under 3 minutes to go. Left wing, here comes a three. A big shot right there para kay jersey number 1, Leandro Mendoza. Hits it from the left wing.
Now, this is the last stand for Umak, no? Even if they go down, in this game, they go down fighting.
Yes,
diba?
indeed. Kailangan nilang galingan dito for the final moments of this game. Last game of their elimination round. Pero may bawi. Edison Jordan, he is hyped right now after that three.
Yeah, I think that puts the lights out away from Umak's cause. Diba? I think that's the final nail on the coffin right now. Pero in the last 2 minutes of this game, still, it's Adamson with their defensive presence.
Grabe, closing the gates as it was starting to look clearer now late in our 4th quarter. And now Francis Torres will dribble it down, kicks it towards Venko, bumping, bruising, no bucket, but there is a second chance. And parang medyo wala na rin sa laro yung depensa. Actually, it was Nashon. Nashon, 4 fouls, hindi na rin siya makakontest doon eh.
Well, for Umak, no, it's you played pretty well naman this afternoon, no. It's just, the size of Adamson that you have to adjust the next time around should you meet these guys as well, But you have to go down fighting, no. There's nothing wrong with that. You made a comeback. The league was just down to 7 points.
There are things to be proud of here in this game. Kahit medyo malaki lamang sa dulo, those first 3 quarters, early in the 4th, you were fighting and fighting strong.
Yeah, yun lang, di ba? Adamson made the shots, no? Made beautiful plays, and then made, shot from the 3. Those are the things that will just, make you look back and see that what are the things that we did wrong, but it was right in front of us, di ba? A lot of the times, Adamson, just pop one out right in front of your decent defense. And then
what were you supposed to do, di ba?
Mga ganon. So looking back, di ba, I think Umak played this game pretty well. They can make some more adjustments. While on the part of Adamson, you're going 3-0. You have, your bigs, the combination of your bigs, combination of your guards. As you see, another layup here, but that time it was missed. Diba, the combinations, you have parts working for you.
Yes, this Adamson team, they are going to be very scary throughout this tournament kasi 3rd game pa lang nila to. We're going to see them a lot more wreaking havoc through the field of Pinoyliga Juniors Cup. And sana maganda rin ang ilaro nila in the upcoming season of the UAAP. Pero I think for adjustments dito sa Umak, yung fouls talaga para sa
oo. Well, of course, ito rin yung roles nila, no? Yung you're beginning to see, 'di ba, how this team will be composed, 'di ba?
Yes.
Who will be, the steady big man, who will be the go-to guy, when things get, scary.
Indeed, pero ito, it is sure as day. 74-93, the win has been taken away by the Adamson Baby Falcons, matching up against the Umak Junior Herons here live in ENDERUN Colleges in TAGUIG. That was a strong victory, especially at the very end para dito sa Adamson. Pero as we flash the final score, congratulations ulit sa dalawang team na to for a great game. But now let's take it to our teams for their school hymns.
Cheer to the alma mater, University of Makati. Rejoice, we're here, onward marching, be it shine, storm, cloud, or rain. Let all our voices keep ringing for the glory of our alma mater, pride of Makati and our fatherland. Beloved Umak proudly stands. Arise, thy sons and daughters, fill the air with the joy of alma mater. Resound our gladness and tidings, every echo by far and near. Yes, we are your beloved Umak. Faithfully we brace our mind and spirit. We're proud to be at thy command, future builders of this land. Arise, thy sons and daughters, fill the air with the joy of alma mater. Resound our gladness and tidings, every echo by far and near. If to thee are near, beloved Umak, faithfully we brace our mind and spirit. We're proud to be at thy command, future builders of this land. University of Makati, future builder of this land.
Thank you very much. And our best player of the game with 16 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Number 77, Kenneth Davila.
Adamson Baby Falcons have defended the nest. Leading their flock to victory is the one and only Kenneth Davila, scoring a neat 16 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Now, Kevin, I have a few questions for you today. First of which is, you made every single moment count, even when Adamson, malaki na yung lead nyo eh. So, can you tell me, ano yung nag-motivate sa'yo?
Sa una po yung first quarter napaka pangit yung pinapakita namin. Pagdating ng second, nag-adjust kami. Tawag dito na hinintay namin yung kalaban na namin play. At tapos ginawa lang namin yung mga paggawa ng coaches at saka hindi namin pinabayaan yung score namin na palamangan ulit sa pagdating ng third at saka fourth. Yan.
So, sabi mo nga sa akin sa pregame, mahilig kayo mag-pickleball. Ang tanong ko sa'yo, papayag ka ba kapag may Pinoyliga picklers, sasali ka ba for Adamson?
Depende po pag sanay na maglaro ng pickleball. Yan po, mahilig lang po.
And my last question for you is, meron ka bang gustong i-shoutout sa audience today?
Shout out po sa family ko na nasa Bukidnon, na mama at papa, kuya ko, tsaka yung kapatid ko. Tsaka sa mga supporters sa Adamson na nanonood ngayon sa live, maraming salamat po. At tsaka mga coaches, mga teammates ko, shout out sa kanila. Tsaka nila Ma'am Florence Subido at Coach Subido. At shout out kay Ella po. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Adamson. Thank you, Kenneth. This was Natasha Pascual, your courtside reporter for the Juniors Cup. Catch the big dance tomorrow at the Blue Eagle Gym at Ateneo. Only here you'll see this kind of action at the Pinoyliga Juniors Cup Season 2, where young talent meets ultimate grit. I'll catch you next game. Back to you, Norseman and Ryan.
Thank you so much for that interview, and thank you so much kay Kenneth Villa. Another great performance, another player of the game performance. Pero Coach Ryan, let's take a look here at the final scores of our two games today.
Well, 93-74. It's a reflection of the Falcons of Adamson's defense. While for the Herons, it's not the final score for them. They really played pretty well this game. Yun lang nga. Of course, there should be one victor in this game, and that are the Adamson Falcons.
Ayun nga. It was a good fought game for these Umak Junior Herons. Pero syempre, Adamson, they're just the heavyweights here in our Juniors Cup. And ayun, that's it for us today. So maraming salamat sa mga nanonood live on YouTube, and salamat sa mga nanonood live dito sa TAGUIG, sa BGC. And maraming salamat din, of course, sa ating mga partners. We do have Extremely Sweets, LGR, Kickstart Coffee, Diamonds, Yokohama Tires, Prime Edge Marketing Consultancy, and syempre ENDERUN College, pati na rin ang SBP. So salamat sa inyong lahat. Salamat sa production team din natin dito, and kay Coach Ryan Villena na sinamahan tayo para sa action ngayon. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, this has been the Pinoyliga Juniors Cup, where where young talent meets ultimate grit.
A three-point shot for Peñafiel. Boom!
Too big, too strong, too good. Out for another three-pointer. Butter!